Ladies and gentlemen, Gadies and Lettlemen, the New York Football Giants and Joe Schoen have just traded for star pass rusher Brian Burns, formerly now of the Carolina Panthers, as we send a second and a fifth rounder and then sign him to a 5-year deal. Giants fans, rejoice. Saquon Barkley has left. Xavier McKinney has left. Joe Schoen said he wanted to rebuild the trenches, and god damn it, he has. He has signed Jermaine Illuminor from the Steelers, formerly of the Steelers and the Raiders, I believe. He's coming over now with Carmen Bracillo, our new offensive line head coach. And he's also signed John Runyon from the Packers. So we got some interior guys, some depth on the offensive line. And now we got a star pass rusher to go across from our other star pass rusher, Kayvon Thibodeau. And Dexter Lawrence is in the middle of all of it. Beautiful. The mood has immediately switched. Woke up today to Saquon Barkley news. Xavier McKinney happened about an hour after. And then boom. They said this was going on for the past hour, 2 hours or so. Well, it's finally happened. I don't care that he's the second highest paid DN. That's on an annual basis. So, as you can see, $87.5 million guaranteed. We will see how it is structured. But that does not mean this is a $30 million a year guaranteed every single year. Just remember that. We can restructure if need be. The cap is going up, and it's going to continue to go up. So, second highest paid DN now, when guys like Aiden Hutchinson are coming up, and guys like, not Chase Young, Nick Bosa obviously just got paid. He's the highest. Micah Parsons going to be ahead of this. Like, there are a lot of edge rushers out there that are going to get paid. Brian Burns will not be second for probably pretty quickly, honestly. He'll be third, fourth, fifth. It'll go down the line. Same with Nick Bosa. That's just how this works. But oh my gosh. Finally, we have pass rush. Brian Burns, he's been healthy. He produces. Sometimes he doesn't always get sacks, but he's always getting pressure. He's around the ball. He is a playmaker on the defensive line. I've been wanting him since we drafted Dexter Lawrence. He went one pick ahead of us to Carolina when we drafted Dexter Lawrence, and now we got both of them. Full trade details. Giants give up their 39th pick, so that is our actual second-round pick. So we still have the 47th from Leonard Williams, and then we gave them a 2025, so next year, fifth-round pick for Brian Burns. That is an absolute fleece, in my opinion, for one of the better pass rushers in the league, who has really just been him out in Carolina. Derek Brown, the interior defensive lineman from Auburn a couple years ago, finally has turned it on a little bit. But Brian Burns, for most of his career, he's really been the only pass rushing option that the Panthers have. I don't think he was there with Hassan Reddick. He might have been for a year. But Brian Burns has been really, like I've said multiple times, he's really been the only edge rusher down there. At least productive edge rusher, I should say. So this is a fantastic get. When you think about Giants Super Bowl teams, and successful teams, I should just say in general, not even Super Bowl, we are built in the trenches. You look at the 49ers. Where are they built? In the trenches. The defensive line, they get after the quarterback. They block for Brock Purdy. Same with Mahomes. They got Chris Jones. You've had Frank Clark there. They have Karlaftis now and other guys that have come in and just kind of done their job. But what a wild, wild day if you're a New York Giants fan. This gives us some hope, though. I can see a direction that Joe Schoen and Brian Daboll are wanting to go. Shane Bowen's going to have a field day with these pass rushers. He said he wants them to get after the quarterback, and that's what we should expect. Well, I'd hope so. If we went out and got Brian Burns, we don't give up a first-round pick. only give up one of our seconds. That extra second, so key, man. It is so key to have that extra second, just compensation, especially from the Panthers who don't have a first round pick this year. So they get 2 second rounds now. So we have a first and a second. I think that drops us down to now 6 total draft picks in this year's draft. So let's hit on at least half of them, especially the first 3 rounds. Our top 100 picks need to be hit on. And then we will get compensated next year for Saquon Barkley and Xavier McKinney. So what a day. Losing McKinney especially still really sucks. Saquon, I completely understand not re-signing him. X hurt a lot more to me than Saquon did. It was just the fact that Saquon went to Philadelphia is why people are so just butthurt about it. But this saves a lot. So let's keep adding. If you're Joe Schoen, please keep doing what you're doing, man. I'd love to see some veteran secondary help along this, or with this, I should say, for the Giants, because it's really just we kind of just have Deonte Banks and Trey Hawkins right now in the secondary. So I'd love to see us go get some veteran secondary players, guys like a Steven Nelson or Sean Murphy Bunting was definitely on my list. He went to the Cardinals, but what a day. What a day. And this is only day 1. This is just the legal tampering period. None of these things are going to go through that's happened today until Wednesday at, I think, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So buckle up, because there's going to be a lot more that's going to go down in this time span. Brian Burns is a Giant. How we feeling, Giants fans? I'm hyped. You better be hyped. Let's go, G-Men. Come on. Oh my goodness, I'm hyped. Let me know down in the comments what you're thinking. What are your thoughts and opinions on today? And like I said, the Giants got Brian Burns. Let's go, Big Blue. Come on.